Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to come and give y'all a quick life update because I have not posted any YouTube videos, and there's a couple of reasons why, and I have no idea why I decided to start filming this in the car knowing this dang on camera gonna shake like crazy. But here we go. Because my days are pretty busy because I do work a 9 to 5. Not necessarily 9 to 5, but I work a 9 to 5. And things have just been really hectic with me, and I need to take a lot of time off. I still need more time, but I really need to get back into it with my consistency, which is one of my goals for this year. As you all know, anything that happens with my shop, I do post on my Instagram. I post on my business Instagram. I don't necessarily post on my personal Instagram about it because my family already knows. You know, family, friends know what happened. So you all know that my aunt passed away. I wasn't overly sad, I want to say, because she was my great aunt, and she was my grandmother's brother's wife, which is my cousin's second cousin's mom. And I love my cousins so much, and I knew my aunt, and I was deeply saddened by it. So, you know, that was the first one. And then literally her funeral was on a Saturday, and come to find out, one of my employees had passed away the Friday that I left to go attend my aunt's funeral. And I found out the Monday I got back, February 28th is when I found out. And to say that I was devastated is pretty much not enough words. Like, literally, I was devastated. I was shattered. It hurt me something deep to have two losses like that. But, you know, I've been knowing this lady since I took over this account. And let me cover that up. I've been knowing this lady since I took over this account, and pretty much you know, she worked all through the pandemic with us and everything, and you know, nice lady. I'm gonna turn my heat on. I'm gonna turn y'all off and finish this probably at my office or when I get home this afternoon, but either way it's gonna get finished. Y'all gonna get a long ass story time, so I'm sorry. We about to go on the expressway here in Chicago, so it's gonna be a little bumpy ride. See, they're blowing horns already. So I was pretty much shattered. Like, my mental health took a total nosedive. And whenever, you know, it took a nosedive. So I did what I normally do, which is pull away. And then I go either into reading constantly, playing my online games, playing my Sims games, or I craft. This time it was a combination of everything, and basically I took this time to meditate, get back into working out, because y'all know I did save up for my Peloton. I got my Peloton. I hadn't written it in 2 months. Like, literally, I did not write it at all of February and maybe 2 or 3 days in January. So I've gotten back into that. As far as working out, I have not ridden the actual bike per se yet, but I just did the 2-week shadow boxing course, so I'm really proud of myself about that. And I did my arms class every day. I think it's like 1 or 2 days I did take a rest day. Then I am supposed to ride a bike today, but y'all, I went to bed at 6 a.m. So it's about 9:30, so I don't know. You know, normally I'm already at the office by now. But with me not getting any sleep, that's a whole nother thing that's been happening too. I don't sleep. So anyway, so I took this time to kind of regroup mentally. Like, really mentally. Because it's been rough. And to have two people in my life, in my sphere, that passed away like this reminded me of 2020 and 2021, and I was praying that this year would be a little bit different, because you all know back in 2021 I had 4 people pass in a matter of a week that I knew, or was related to or knew, and that hurt me something. That sent me into a whole other ordeal as well. So one of my goals this year was to really focus on my mental health. So my company offers us to see free therapists. So I have been taking advantage of that fact, seeing a therapist, talking about all my trauma, my emotions, yada, yada, yada. Is it helping? I don't know. Because, and I'm going to be frank, he doesn't look like me. So I'm not sure if he can fully grasp what I'm saying sometimes. I hope I did not just break a funeral line, because then no one have no blinkers on or nothing, but I see a casket, hearse up there, and 2 limos, but no one has their lights flashing but the hearse. So I'm gonna pray I did not crash a funeral line. Lord forgive me if I did, but normally it's supposed to be in Chicago. I don't know how it is in any other state other than Chicago, Arkansas. You have your blinkers on when you're in a funeral procession and you have a funeral sticker. I don't see none of this, and I see people going in and out. So, okay, anyway. So I don't know if he can fully understand. I mean, he went to school, yeah, years of practice, yeah, but me, deep down, I'm a firm believer that you need to look like me to understand me. All of my doctors are either African, or of some type of descent that I can relate to. I only have one doctor who is not African American, and that's my PCP. And that is because that man listens. He's the first doctor I've ever had that listens. And he doesn't brush us off. My dad switched over to him. He's also my daughter's doctor. So he is the best doctor in my opinion. He is of Middle Eastern descent. And I love him. Like, I love that man. I will never go see another doctor ever. It irks my soul that he is so popular now, because I've been with him since he very first came to our clinic. Like, I've been with him forever. Other than that, my dermatologist is a black woman. She's on social media. She has her own practice. Her name is Carolyn Robinson. She is totally awesome. My gynecologist is black. She is so awesome. Her name is Karen Johnson. My dentist left me and went to go teach school, quote unquote. I'll find out. But her name is Cecilia Mims. She was awesome. So now I'm seeing her counterpart, which is a black male. What else? Yeah, so those are pretty much my doctors, and whatnot. But yeah, so I took this time to really focus on me and get myself back mentally. And I've been meditating. I have been working on other passive incomes. And I know I really don't talk about all my incomes on my channel. And it's because I have greedy family members. Y'all are so vocal and transparent about your income. I can't be. Because as soon as I say something, I'm getting a text. Hey, can I borrow this? Hey, cuz, can I get... No, you cannot. So I'm very... I don't want to say secretive. I just keep things really close to my chest because of that reason. Like, I can't freely share like I really want to share because of what was happening. Did I have a feeling it was going to happen? Yes. Did I like it when it happened? No, but it happened. So I'm not able to share freely like I really want to share. So basically all you see is my stuff in my envelopes of my sinking funds and what savings challenges I'm doing. I do have other tools and things that I do within my budget, and I do my budget every year, so I'll have it all planned out. I contribute to it. I pay my bills. I got everything notated, written down, everything. I can't share it because of my family. there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just can't. I've had too many instances of, can I borrow money? Well, you got this. Why can't I have a little bit of it? Why you being stingy? Yada, yada, yada. And I hate that families are like that. And all families are not like that. Unfortunately, some of my families like that. Now, the majority of my family, they follow me, they root me on, they love me. But you have those few that do that. And instead of me allowing them to keep coming, I just don't share that. Maybe down the road I will start sharing that. I know I get a lot of inboxes about my business, and will I share that information? I would love to share that information, but once again, you got them, you know. So I'm also very hesitant to say certain things because family know where you live at. You know, so that's that. So I'm rambling. It's about 10 minutes long so far. I just want to go over this now. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna come back later. I'm almost to the post office. I'm dropping off everyone's orders. So thank y'all so much for your orders. I love you. I appreciate you so much. You guys don't know how much I appreciate each and every one of you who purchase from me and who watch my videos. So yeah, I took this time to really mentally regroup. So I regrouped. I'm not 100%. I'm not there yet. Am I getting there? Yes. But as I'm driving through the hood, y'all, so I'm speeding. That's another thing. So I took this time to really regroup. And I focused a lot of this time on I don't want to say rebranding, because I'm not rebranding yet. But a lot of this time on the back of the house and reorganizing and restructuring my business. Because y'all know Wonder Print Creations was born from me doing crafts and envelopes, and people was asking me for them. I was giving them to them, and someone was like, sis, no, you need to sell this stuff. You put time, effort, and money into this stuff. You need to sell it. And I wrote it around in my head for about a year and a half, and maybe 2 years, okay? And I was very upset because I had shared some of my designs with someone else, and they shared it with someone else and shared it with somebody else. And when they shared it and showed one of them was inspired to open up a business selling basically what I was creating. Like, what did I do to that? But that's my fault, because I'm generous. If I'm winning, you gonna win. That's always been my philosophy, and I have to stop doing that. Even now, I will send free stuff to people I consider close associates or friends, and sometimes I have to stop doing that shit. But that's not what my heart is. I have a very giving heart, and sometimes I hate that my heart is so giving. So it was born out of that. And because I knew they had started basically selling what I was giving away for free based off being inspired by what I was doing, I was like, I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna open up my shop. And you know, someone was like, yo, you're not them and they're not you. They still don't have your magic touch. So what you create is what you create. You know, you do you and they gonna do them. Don't worry about none of them. Don't worry about what they doing. Don't worry about stepping on nobody's toes. So I said, I'm gonna pray about it. So I literally prayed about it for about 9 months before I officially took the plunge and did the thing, okay? I prayed on it, okay? So I had already had my business name. I had already had the domain. I had been sitting on it for like almost a year and a half. And I finally was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do this, okay? And I did it. You know, as you can see, I did it. And it's a struggle to constantly create when you see that it's being saturated by other creators. And so it seems like it's redundant. Like everything's the same, but everything is also different, and I had to really take time to understand, because it got to a point in my business, it was like, did I really want to continue to do this? Because you got people copying, you got people doing this, you got people doing that. You know, you talking about ideas with someone, they go steal it. So, you know, I had to pray about if I wanted to continue. So I was like, you know what, you started this, you doing good, girl, you got this, do it. My first year, I made a little bit of money. You know, God blessed me. I made a little bit of money. So I was like, okay, if I can do this without really putting much effort, because y'all know I started as printables only. I was doing straight printables. I was not shipping nothing. I refused to ship. Okay, I was not going to ship nothing. So first year, strictly principles. Second year, I took all the questions that people were questioning me. Are you going to ship these out? Would these be available to ship out? Yada, yada, yada. So I was like, I don't want to do it, because I have a whole career. Like, I have a whole career. So I was like, am I going to have time? Or do I have time to commit to that? So I introduced my 52-week savings, which was my first product ever. And I had those for years. It just had a different doll, a different image on the front. But I had those for years. They were not new. It was something I had created years ago. So I introduced those as a print and ship for you all. Then someone who follows me on Instagram, followed me on YouTube, you know, bought some from my store, decided to resell them as their own, like they made them. Boo. My stuff was for personal use only. So I made that decision to go ahead and get them manufactured. So this video is so shaky, so I'm so sorry. I got them manufactured. I love my manufacturer, but you know, the shipping is woo right now. The shipping is, y'all. The shipping is $500. I thought I paid a lot for shipping last time, paying $200 and something, $300 for shipping. Shipping's $587 right now for me to get those restocked. So my order is in for a restock on them, but I'm waiting for shipping, like straight shipping. And I refuse to pay the rest of the money until the shipping go down, because I am not paying $500 for shipping. I'm just not. So yeah, so I introduced those, and I introduced my washi tape. My washi tape came before my envelopes, to be honest. My manufactured envelopes. So I introduced those two items as shippable items. And then I started doing a little other savings challenges as shippable items. And the Lord blessed me through you all. And my business just took off. I won't share exactly how much I made. But I'm going to say God blessed me so much last year that I had to remember who I came from and my faith, because my mother was a praying woman, and she's always told me to let God order my steps. And I was having so much doubt because I was letting those negative thoughts come in, seeing the market being oversaturated, etc. And I see, no, God, please just order my steps. In the middle of last year, I was like, God, just please order my steps. Guide me to lead me to what I'm supposed to be doing. And he showed me that it's possible. It's 100% possible to do what I'm doing and make a living off of it. Not a living wage, but a living. So that lets me know that if I put even more effort and energy into it, I can do this full time. I can truly do this full time. Yeah, I'm trying to hold this camera and not get arrested. So this is part 1. I'll come back later, or part 2 later on. I'm probably gonna try and post this. I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably just be no intro or nothing, but this is part 1 of my life update. I'll probably come back with part 2. Alright, y'all, I'm about to pull in the post office. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all later.